Yes, it's a shitty day. Good morning, welcome to Superior Drift Garage. Since it's a shitty day, I sort of have work that has to be done out there, so I'm just waiting for it to stop raining so I can get on it. But in the meantime, I don't like to sit around and not do anything. So I decided to pull in the mighty E36 drift car and decided to actually add some downforce. Technically, we don't need any downforce, we want less of it, but for the time being, it's only going to be a temporary solution anyway. It's more for show than for go, I guess, in that case. Got my hands on carbon fiber rear spoiler from an MK7 GTI. It will not fit. Of course, the brackets are different. Everything is totally different. So, this is the bracket. Basically, it would be sitting on the hatch of the GTI, and this thing mounts to the bottom right here. Well, apparently that's not how it's going to work over here, and I do not want to install it this way because it just looks really bad. So I'm gonna chop them up. Since I got the first line, which is the important one, now I'll be able to just go from here and just cut that nicely so it chops off. Do the other side as well, and then create a bracket out of some aluminum piece in order to mount it to the actual trunk. Nicely finish it off. Piece is made. Now I'll do the same thing for the other one. I'm not going to film it, it's kind of pointless. As long as it's all straight, we'll get to mount. I managed to find a piece of aluminum. It's actually really light. Angle, just as intended. We'll do short pieces just for the mounts. Get it as flush as possible so it's the least possibly visible as it can get. I'm gonna paint it probably black or even wrap it in carbon fiber just to match. Since I'm going to use this piece as a template, obviously I want a nice angle, everything nice and straight, so that way when I wrap this, it becomes a part of the actual bracket itself. So I'm going to chop it down here and do the angle cut right there. Battery died. Well, let's try again. Yeah, it's going low battery, but hopefully it's enough to just get this cut. There you go, and one more. Come on. Yeah, it died. I guess I gotta use the other one. That's okay. We'll take care of it. So I got to the point of actually creating the brackets. I believe the brackets look pretty okay. There's the bracket flat mounted, and the other one. So the aluminum brackets, I ended up wrapping them in carbon fiber, 3M carbon fiber, pretty much just to match as close as possible to the actual bracket itself. So hopefully that will work out pretty well. And I have drilled, I was afraid of this, but I have drilled the holes right here and right there. Whew. And in this process, since it's wrapped, I need to preheat the bolts. And the closest one is this one, so let's feed it through. Basically, it should just fit like a glove. Right there. And right there. So it does fit pretty goddamn good actually. And it doesn't look that bad. Luckily. It is 30 centimeters from the left, 30 centimeters from the right, 20 centimeters from the top, and about 5 centimeters from the bottom. Everything is square and straight. Alright, so now that it's technically mounted, I'll be able to clearly install the other ones the proper way, then loosen those up, and then basically adjust the tilt the way it should be. So it should be good. Nice, it doesn't touch the window, so it's perfect. Right. Bolts are pretty much tight on the bottom, just those two, and those two right here. I'll be able to get everything else tightened and aligned. But basically, I like that the carbon fiber is actually underneath as well, so it's preventing it from rubbing. It makes it a seal, which is good because there is no water that's going to be entering the trunk area. It's very sturdy. I would say it's pretty well mounted. Got the angle just right. I think it looks pretty darn sick. And the good thing is, once again, nothing's bent, nothing's messed up, so I can always remove it, especially that, well, except this little scratch right here. Everything should be exactly the same it was before. Well, that's it for this episode of Drift Garage. Hopefully you like it. If the spoiler is crappy, which I guess it's something I just gotta get used to, it will stay on there. If it's way too bad, I'll just get rid of it. But for now, it is what it is. I think it looks pretty okay. We'll see how it does this Sunday, if it does any downforce, which technically I don't need. I need less downforce, less grip in this case, since I have no power. But there's some other things coming that will help me maybe achieve better times and better driving. Thanks for watching again. Howdy, see you next time.